10% is normal. Even the lowest end, 10% is normal.
Okay, so would you have a customer calling out 52.5 ohms impedance?
No.
Okay.
350.
Never. I mean, that just seems like a really odd number.
Unless
And,
your observation, you have taken some measurements and then found that it's all ranging in that, and you have taken an average figure.
And again in the change we are telling, single-ended conductor width 5.9 mil on layer X with respect to layers Y1 and Y2. Whenever it will take a strip line, it is referred to two reference planes. The statement says in the earlier only one reference plane.
I think it's in this particular. I'm reading the part that you're commenting on is an example of a sample node.
Correct.
So it's really hypothetical,
Yes.
Correct.
and I think you can modify anyway. But
Page number 12, 3.6, 1.2.2. Here we talk about a differential pair, and it says 5.9 mil on layer X with respect to layer Y. The printed board shall exhibit a characteristic impedance of 105 ohms plus or minus 15% measured by a TDR. The proposed change is differential pair, conductor width 6 mil. I'll come back why I'm telling that. On a layer X with respect to layers Y1 and Y2, again 2 planes. The printed board shall exhibit a differential impedance of 100 ohms plus or minus 10%.
there's nothing wrong with the statement is
That's
correct.
why I told you, this proposed addition we have told.
Yeah, the statement is correct. The only thing is it significant enough? Are
Right.
these two significant enough to add into the list? And I mean, there's no issue in putting a correct comment into the committee for consideration.
Thank you.
I have one more.
Yeah,
So many times what happens is if it is a perfect connector,
yeah.
many of the companies do a soldering on that just to make sure that the thermal coating will not flow in the pins actually. So in that case, it becomes a contradictory statement that you are not giving a thermal relief, so you are soldering again. So
Companies should not be doing perfect. See, perfect connections, we are paying a premium price for that. We are paying a price for the technology. We're getting the PCB done.
Then we go to 40 gig plus power.
Yes, yes, yes.
Then it's like rubber band. There is no handle.
Yeah, people curve it actually.
Even direct connection.
Yes. Page number 105, proposed by CNI CAD, 10.1.4, and space. When we implement it, Abhis is telling we should do it actually, in page number 105. When we implement it, without giving any importance to ground plane clearance, what we see in the picture is going to happen. There is a ground starvation for one of the traces. You will see a reflection. IPC should say, yes, spreading is good, but please take care that reference plane is available even after spreading. Entry level, whatever you mentioned, we should take the least minimum intelligent person operating on the operator's level. So people do this without knowing, it will be a problem. I consider it has to be taken.
So look at your proposed addition. To achieve proper impedance traces should have reference plane after moved laterally.
Yes. Yes, maybe we rephrase this, we'll consider this again. After change, the reference plane should be still available. Maybe we have to put one more picture as to how it should look. Two pictures make a lot of sense.
Yeah, right and wrong.
Yeah, right and wrong, yes. We put two pictures.
And we will reframe the text.
Reframe the.
So I just don't know what after moved is. I mean, is moved after as opposed to after moved? I mean, so
So this was like when we attended the CAD training, they did mention that there are some corrections in the document here. This is referring to 3.2 on the CAD document. I am not sure whether this is referring to the same points in the IPC 2221B. I was referring to 2221A. So this is the formula which they have given, which is 0.5 plus 1.5, or where it is calculating the bend distance. So this has to be 1 mm. That's what we got to know when we attended the training. So I was more interested to know whether these changes has been implemented in the latest standards.
So it's like that, we need something better in terms of design, but at the same time it has to be manufactured. So we have to see from the manufacturing point of view, to see in terms of impedance, in terms of power base, in terms of even race weight tolerances and things like that.
Design competition was going on, Savita Naiman told that she gave one document to one of her staff. He read one page, he found one mistake. That really stirred me up. So I read all the pages. The results are here. So indirectly we should thank that individual who is nameless, who came with the first one.
Is Ashok.
No, it can't be nameless. If he is here, we can always. No, can you just stand up, Mr. Ashok?
Give it that.
Good, keep contributing, and then we will upgrade.